I don't want to talk much this vlog. I'm just kind of going throughout the day. Hold on a second. I just want to kind of go throughout the day and document what I do, not much what I say. So, cheers to that. I don't know. So I figured I should probably go over a little bit what I eat post-workout, and that's going to be typically spaghetti or rice. I have spaghetti in the fridge. It's already cooked. I just don't feel like eating that right now. So I'm going to go with rice. I'm also going to make a tuna salad sandwich for my protein. I'll just eat a can of tuna with mayonnaise and mustard mixed in. 2, 3. I'll do a full one at this one. 4. And I'm not too worried about the starch. I'm not gluten-free or anything like that. I know starch, I believe, has gluten. But especially, well, I want to get into this a little bit since I already have a general solid knowledge about nutrition. After you work out, you want to get some food in you as quickly as possible. Something with carbs if you're trying to bulk, and definitely some protein. Now, it depends on what your goal is with you're dieting. Now, more so, what your goals are with your fitness, with what you're trying to do. Now, if you're trying to get bigger and get stronger and put on mass, a lot of carbs and a lot of protein are going to benefit you. Also, you got to get your fats in there for your fat-soluble minerals and vitamins and minerals, but not too much. And you also want to track the kind of fat you're putting in your body. You want the good fat, not the bad fat. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head which one's which, but you want to be able to get your fats, your carbs, your proteins, and all your vitamins and minerals. Did she bike to work today? So like say for me, I am building muscle and endurance for general aesthetic. I want to look better. I know I'm thin. I always have been. Especially once I got into the Marines, I lost a lot of weight. And, is my mic on? Ooh. Yes, it is. Sorry, double checking. And also for the strength and conditioning factor, as well as the endurance factor for hiking and flexibility stuff. So I haven't stretched that much recently, and I know I need to. I'm probably going to stretch tonight before I go to bed. Maybe I'll go for a little walk for some for a little bit of cardio. I'm going to get him in frame too here. There he is. Hey, Juice. But let's say you're working out specifically for endurance purposes. You don't want to be eating as many calories as a typical bodybuilder in the terms of how much calories you're taking in protein. There are specificities that go along with training in each area, such as when to eat, how much to eat, what to eat, and the kind of activities you're doing. So if you're a runner, you want to have a high carb diet. You want to eat 3 to 4 hours before you go out and run, maybe 2. If you know you digest a little bit quicker, you got a faster metabolism, because that is going to fuel your run. If you get a lot of carbs in and you get some protein, you're not going to be using as much fat from your body to fuel your run. You'll feel more fueled. You'll have more energy when you go out and do so. And that's still true with sports like CrossFit or deadlift or anything more endurance. Deadlift's more strength-based, but you can definitely use it as an endurance workout. Now, when it comes to using resistance training as endurance workouts, the higher the rep range, the more endurance-based or aerobic you're going to get. So there are Olympic athletes who will do leg press of 225 for upwards of 25 to 30 reps, sometimes upwards of 50 reps, because they're cyclists. Their powerhouses are their legs. They have to have the muscular density and the power and the stamina to be able to do that. They'll also partake in swimming, where they'll use a kickboard, or they'll use a board and only kick. They'll also partake in a lot of ab exercises. So it all depends on what your goals and fitness and what your health is really, what you want your health to go for. If you're a triathlete, swimming, running, and cycling, you're going to want a strong endurance-based workout. You're also going to want a workout that's going to include resistance training of 12 to 20 rep ranges, especially when it comes to your legs and your back, because that's going to help you build that endurance, the slow twitch muscle fibers, rather than having the explosive type 1 muscle fibers that go along with power and quick movement. Now, quick movement's especially important in triathletes because you have to start right off the line. You're doing 3 different sport types back to back to back. I believe it's running, swimming, then cycling is the route you're going when you do these. So you want to be sure you have enough carbs and taking enough carbs along with you in some cases to go through with all those sports. Now, there are other things. This is a big rant. I've kind of covered a lot of different things and explained a little bit, but I hope this is helpful for y'all. I just kind of moved and sat down. It was supposed to be kind of quick, and a moving shot kind of a thing. But I'm gonna go get in the shower because my rice is already cooking. I have cans of tuna ready to be eaten, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.